Feedback loops. Feedback loops are a valuable part of coaching in any organization and can help you improve your skills and the organization. A positive approach to feedback will help you deliver the best possible experience to your athletes. It's important to get feedback on the organization and the program as well as your coaching. As we have covered throughout the course, when athletes have a great experience, they keep rowing, work harder, and reach their goals, making it possible for the program to succeed and grow. Listening to feedback with an open mind has many benefits. You can identify problems early and solve them before they become larger issues. It helps you to reduce time spent managing negative issues, and listening to feedback shows your commitment to improvement, an important quality which we've talked about in other modules. In addition, feedback can give you and your organization the information you need to support your personnel development, and it can help identify possible safety issues and limit your exposure to dangerous outcomes or liability. In many organizations, the feedback loops are very informal. Maybe this has happened to you. When you got hired, you got your launch keys and a roster with very little instruction. During the season, the most vocal people either complimented you or complained, and you responded as best possible. We recommend a more complete approach with elements from this course. First, you need expectations. Once hired, try to clarify the expectations as outlined in Module 2, including the program goals. If you are the head coach, train your coaches on the expectations. Then, you can solicit feedback on the program, on you as a coach, and the organization. Use feedback to improve your coaching, but we recommend a wider approach to improve the organization and programs and to educate the athletes. Finally, continuously update the expectations to reflect what you learn. What are ways to get feedback? We suggest 3 areas: getting informal feedback both daily and occasionally throughout your season, and getting formal feedback each season or year. As we've covered in other modules, gathering feedback informally should be done daily. Be available to the athletes and encourage their questions. Ask your athletes questions to make sure they understand you, such as, "Can you explain this drill?" or "Can you describe that change?" And use the ARC approach. End your practices with a debrief with athletes and coaches and reflect on the feedback you get. Periodically, get feedback in other ways and ask questions to get valuable input. Have another coach ride along with you and ask how they might do things differently. Include specific questions like, "How would you improve the catches with this group?" Ride with another coach. Ask about why they are doing a certain drill or workout. And meet one-on-one with your athletes and ask what have been the highlights and the low points of their experience. Seasonally, get formal feedback. This might be once a year or once each season. Focus on development, not a performance review. The feedback is there to help you improve as a coach. Think broadly. How can you also improve the organization and your program? Measure against the expectations that were set up front at the beginning. Resist measuring against objectives that you didn't set. For example, if the main goal in a novice program is to get kids excited about rowing, then don't focus on race results. It's helpful to document your development plan. Use our worksheet to do this. Choose just 1 or 2 areas that you will work on to improve, and then look back through the modules for points that support your goals. Next, Think about any organizational or program changes that would support your goals and add those to the plan. Finally, have a coaching colleague or staff member who can be a resource for your development. This is someone to discuss your feedback with and who could offer ideas for your further development. Consider using us to conduct your formal feedback and to use as your development resource. We can bring perspective and ideas to your feedback. We've seen thousands of responses from a wide range of athletes over the last 4 years. We know the right questions to ask and how to interpret the feedback. We can help you think through the challenges of your program or organization and recommend helpful solutions for improvement. Contact us for more information about using our resources or anytime you have questions about what athletes want.